French President Emmanuel Macron announced on Tuesday a nearly €1.5 billion investment to renovate and expand an airbase in eastern France that is set to become France's main deterrence platform by 2035. According to Associated Press in a speech to local officials who welcomed the doubling in size of the Luxeuil-les-Bains airbase, Macron also sent a message to friends and foes alike: France's nuclear deterrence is getting an upgrade. No one can say what may happen in the months and years to come, but what I want is for us to be ready, Macron told soldiers in fatigue, a French flag hanging behind him in between two fighter jets. What I want is for us to be protected. Luxeuil will be home to 2 squadrons made up of the new generation of jet fighter Rafales, equipped with new, supersonic nuclear missiles. The country's air force is expected to build new runways, jet hangars, storage facilities for weapons, while the base grows to accommodate 2,200 military and civilian personnel.
Je vous annonce que la base aérienne de Luxeuil va bénéficier d'investissements massifs pour accueillir les 2 prochains escadrons de Rafales. Son format va doubler pour atteindre près de 2000 militaires et civils à l'horizon 2035. Les opérations vont progressivement laisser la place à un vaste chantier de modernisation et ce seront près d'1,5 milliard d'euros qui seront investis par l'État pour moderniser et adapter la base aérienne, en particulier ses infrastructures opérationnelles et de vie. Vous le comprenez, par ces travaux, par ce réinvestissement, la vocation nucléaire historique de Luxeuil se poursuivra. Luxeuil sera, à l'horizon de 2035, la première base à accueillir la prochaine version du Rafale et son missile nucléaire hypersonique. Nul ne sait dire ce qui adviendra dans les mois, les années qui viennent. Ce que je veux, c'est que nous soyons prêts. Ce que je veux, c'est que nous soyons protégés.
Deputy Chairman of the Russian Security Council, Dmitry Medvedev, responded defiantly to the initiative of European countries to send peacekeeping troops to Ukraine after the cessation of hostilities. His corresponding message appeared on the social network X. He, in particular, noted that peacekeepers must be from countries that are not members of NATO. Otherwise, it would mean war with the alliance. He also cynically advised French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer to consult with US President Donald Trump on this matter. Macron and Starmer are playing dumb. They are told time and time again that peacekeepers must be from countries that are not members of NATO. No, they still want to send tens of thousands. Say directly that you want to provide military assistance to neo-Nazis in Kiev. And that means war with NATO. Consult with Trump, scumbags, Medvedev wrote. Medvedev, who was considered a liberal politician during his time in office from 2008 to 2012, has repeatedly made headlines since the beginning of Russia's war against Ukraine with sharp threats such as the use of nuclear weapons against the West. The stationing of peacekeeping troops in Ukraine, as proposed by Britain and France as part of a ceasefire agreement with Russia, is a question for Kiev to decide and not Moscow, French President Emmanuel Macron said in an interview. Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer have been rushing to consolidate military support for Ukraine as US President Donald Trump presses for a peace deal with Russia. Starmer hosted a virtual meeting on Saturday with Macron and other non-US allies of Ukraine. Ukraine is sovereign. If it asks for Allied forces to be on its territory, it's not something for Russia to accept or not, Macron said in a joint interview with several French regional newspapers. Russia has repeatedly rejected the idea of soldiers from countries belonging to the NATO alliance being stationed in Ukraine. Finland's President Alexander Stubb told BBC television that any firm commitments would come once there was a clear plan. There are anywhere from 0 to 50 different ways they can help. Boots on the ground is only one way. You can talk about intelligence, you can talk about different types of things, but it's too early to commit right now, he said. Britain and France both say they could send peacekeepers to Ukraine, while Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said his country was also open to requests. Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Thursday he supported in principle Washington's proposal for a 30-day ceasefire with Ukraine, but that his forces would fight on until several crucial conditions were worked out.